How's it going, guys? Hope you guys are having a great start to your Saturday morning. I'm gonna have a lot to do today because not only do I have Tokyo Ghoul and then the English dub of Dragon Ball Z later tonight, but also Attack on Titan Season 2 and My Hero Academia Season 2 are starting today. But I'm just really excited to see what's in store for those upcoming seasons. But for right now, we're getting into Tokyo Ghoul live reaction to chapter 119 entitled Cruz. And I'm excited because the thumbnail shows Akira, and that basically tells us that Ishida is going to be giving us the fated Akira and Amon conversation. He kind of pulled away last time when Kaneki and Amon were about to have their conversation, so I don't really know if that's going to happen at all, but maybe like later on down the road in like a flashback or something. But I really want to see what has to be said between these two characters, and I'm kind of hoping, this is just me hoping, that we're also going to get Toka and Kaneki having a conversation alongside this, but I have a feeling that this is mostly just going to pertain to Akira and Amon. So I just want to dive right into this chapter. No glasses today. The party is not going to be starting unless Furuta shows up in this chapter. So if Furuta shows up, those glasses might make a reappearance. So that's going to be funny if that ever happens again. So let's just dive right into this chapter 119 entitled Cruz. All right. Cruz 119. Once he thought he would never come to know the color of those eyes, and yet. So we have Amon sitting on the side of the bed. Akira's got Mara Stellar in her arms. She's very happy. She doesn't seem happy, but you can tell, like, just the fact that she has her cat with her, she's content right now, but she's a little upset right now because she hasn't seen Amon in quite some time. So I really do like this little full page panel right here. It says a lot without even having any words being said between them. Next page. Okay. How'd you even get in? Into my house, I mean. Your window. You, breaking and entering, huh? A first-class investigator of justice doing all that? And Mara Stella's just meowing. Forgive me. You're a former investigator, too. The sass is strong with Akira. She is a little pissed at Amon right now. Akira. Cultura Amon, the floppy, an unprecedented return. First of all, let me apologize for being here without saying anything to you. Thanks for bringing Mara Stella. I lived these past few years as if you had died. I whited out all the emotions I held and poured myself into my work. Oh, I like how they flash back to the early parts of with Akira, kind of like mentoring Heise. And I just love Heise's, Kaneki's persona in beginnings, because it's just like such a good relationship that he had with Akira, the mother figure of his life. And I totally get like knowing that Amon was dead and the feeling she had for him, just like buried all those emotions down and just concentrated on her work, similar to what her dad kind of did once he lost his wife and just kind of buried himself in his work. So it's kind of like the same situation in a way, but she just didn't go as crazy. I don't even know what to talk about at this point. I don't need your apologies. In fact, at the moment, I'm neither happy nor annoyed. It's a good panel right there. I like that panel right there of her. I'm just confused. I'm sorry. Former first class Amon. No, it's fine. I'm going to stay here for a while. If you need anything, please don't hesitate to lean on me. I'll be here. I didn't lie. What does she mean by that? What? I didn't lie? I didn't lie, but then. Why do I feel like I didn't tell him any truths either? At this point, I don't even know how to face him. That was a short conversation. Hopefully there's more down the road. Come on. Okay, he's going up the stairs, up the door. Oh, are we actually going to get them talking now? We are going to get them talking now. Nice. Okay. Here we go. I like these panels. How'd it go? You went to see her, didn't you? Looks like it went about as well as my attempt. What does he have right there? Is that a chimney in that like little panel right there where he says, you went to see her, didn't you? It almost looks like he's like holding a drink maybe or something, but it almost looks like a chimney. Okay. Next page. So we're going to get them talking now. Come on. A little slow on the uptake. Let's go. There we go. Jumps down. Oh my god. This panel right here is good too. Ishida, you are killing it right now. This is so good. I just gotta admire this panel for a second of just Amon and Kaneki staring at each other. This is a good panel. I like this a lot. Damn. I like that a lot. Okay, next page. I was sure you'd be able to get through to her, Amon. You used to be her boss and all. My apologies, I'm pretty useless. Shall we talk a bit? Sure. After I made it out of Elgiri tree, I hid, to give Kano's dogs the slip. My body hadn't really acclimated itself to the kakaho yet, and I wasn't getting enough food. I wouldn't have been able to take out even one of those bastards. And while I laid low, I managed in my own way to teach myself to use my kagune. Wow, I can't even speak right now. Kagune. So he was basically learning on his own once he escaped with Scarecrow and, you know, just laying low, trying to learn his new abilities, which I gotta commend Amon for even doing that, you know, considering, like, how against he was of his probably ghoul nature. He was probably ashamed of himself, too, knowing that he was turned into a half-ghoul, but I think now he's come to terms with it, so I like how now we're getting this conversation, so let's just go into this. Let's see. I was quite fortunate. Toka taught me quite a number of things. Rabbit, huh? Yeah. It's strange, isn't it? For two men whose once were out for each other's lives to sit shoulder to shoulder like this. Well, I just didn't think that you were trying to kill me, aside from the first time. I mean, that's how shocking it all was to me. Oh, whoops. Went to another page. There we go. I like this little flashback panel right here. And of course, like with Ishida's art improvement, everything just from part 1 that gets redrawn just looks that much better. It's so good. I'd never even heard of a ghoul that would let an investigator go in a situation like that. Eye patch? The world looks at things in a simple way. To them, ghouls are man-eating monsters. Nothing more, nothing less. What's more, after the battle with the clowns, the ghoul position has only gotten weaker. Yes. And the new system in place at the CCG, he plans to mercilessly and unilaterally oppress all ghouls. I can't read today, but I love how Furuta's face is just smiling in that panel. It's so Furuta right there. Eye patch, what are you going to do about it? My stance will not change. I will continue fighting on behalf of the ghouls. That's all. Man, that scenery shot right there in this panel is amazing. There's just one thing I don't understand. Why would someone like you, a former human, go to such lengths for ghouls? Despite becoming this, I've never thought, alright, it's time to fight for the ghouls. Do you have some special feelings for them? It's because we're the same. Isolated from society, able only to consume a few specific things. They remind me of myself. I really believed that I was a kind-hearted human, but I was mistaken. There were a few humans that were important to me, but I couldn't care less about the majority of them. That's deep right there for Kaneki, wow. I don't care about taking the side of those I cannot see. I fight for those close to me. I like this little panel of all of his people close to him, his friends, family. Oh, this is nice. And it just so happens that they're mostly ghouls. Oh, I love everyone in this panel. Yoshimura is in there too, even though he's most likely dead. And that's why I'm trying my hand at this fighting stuff. Not the most gallant of motivations, I know. In fact, I'm pretty sure this makes me a terrible leader, but I see. And not at all. I get the feeling I know where you're coming from. Amon, what are you going to do from now on? I don't know, but the feelings I held from back when I was an investigator haven't changed. I will do what I thought was right. I want to see for myself what will happen to this world. Is this world really mistaken? Eye patch. What if the people you thought you lost, your friends and acquaintances, what if they somehow returned to you? How would you feel? It'd be frightening. I'm getting some, like, I feel like he's talking about Hide right here. Just because, like, you know, Hide has been gone for so long, and him saying this, the people you thought you lost, your friends and acquaintances, what if they somehow returned to you? How would you feel? I feel like this has something to do with Hide. And if this ends with Hide, I'm going to be like losing my shit. It'd be frightening. Frightening. Because I'll have forgotten their names. Fuck. Sorry, Daddy. Where's the translation note? Oh, the translation isn't even like in English. I don't even know what that says. Oh, I hope that gets translated soon. Yeah. Well, what's the point of putting a translation note if it is actually still not translated? But man, I like the panels in this chapter are really good. I love this panel of Kaneki just looking up. This is a great shot. Wow. Okay, next page. Wait a minute. Oh, we have two of the same page. That's weird. That's weird. It's like the same page over and over again, but here it says, I worry that they might just disappear again. So it's like two different translations. I see. I guess you're right. That's weird. Okay. I feel like we're missing a page. Are you sure? Captain Bay said he checked half the ones in here. So, hang on a second. This looks like Furuta's squad right here, the O guy. Go to number 1. Sniff, 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 sniff. Our captain checked half the things in here after all. Are they looking for Rize? Start, sniff. There's no hurry, wait. It's number 8. Is this Rize? I'm gonna go to the page. Next page. No, okay, it's not Rize. What is this? Bingo, good work. Silence, no need for flippancy. Exterminate them immediately. Ah, shit, she brought out her Kagane. And there's just laughter. This O-Guy squad is, like, insane. So what? Oh, so they're just hunting down ghouls right now. That's what they're doing. Shit. Damn. Oh, they got killed. Damn. Adding these new cues to the CCG means we've got quite a few more investigators with excellent noses. With enough time, we'll ferret out every last ghoul, my dear. Wow, they just got slaughtered. He does have Rize. He has Rize. Besides the O-Guy, are based on you and made with the stable Kano system. In other words, I just made about 100 new Ken Kanekis. Now then, what to do with them? So he does have Rize. How did they get Rize again? Wait a minute, what's going on here? They can no longer afford to remain waiting, and so they move. What is the matter, Maristellar? What are you looking at? Knock, knock. You've healed, haven't you? Can we talk for a little, Akira? Oh my god. That Toka panel. I like that. Oh man. So, Tokyo Ghoul End 119, next issue, A Woman's Battle. What is going on here? What are they going to talk about? Damn. That panel right there, that is like, damn. Damn. But I'm really excited to see Akira and Toka talk and what they're going to talk about. Obviously, they're going to be talking about Kaneki, woman stuff, you know. I have no idea. But I love how we got a little bit of Amon and Akira and then just the Kaneki and Amon stuff. We finally did get a conversation, but it's not like the same conversation that they had previously. So I'm kind of hoping that we kind of get that one eventually, because I feel like a lot was said during that one. But maybe this one made up for that one, and this was just like expanding upon that conversation. But I definitely want to know how the hell Rize is back in the clutches of Furuta and how she is even back in this at all. Or is this a clone that he's just talking to? Like, I have no idea, because I do have a feeling that from the past parts that I've read in part 1, I do feel like they kind of like handed Rize over again for some reason. I'm not sure, I have to go back and look, but I think I do remember them hinting at the fact that Rize might have actually been handed back over to the CCG or something along that line. I have no idea, but that really catches me off guard a bit. But we're just getting a whole bunch of conversations right now, which I really, really like. And I just want to hear your thoughts on this overall chapter. And what are your thoughts on this double page that we actually got in this chapter? Do you think we're missing a page, or do you think they just actually, just put 2 pages of the same thing and just put 2 translations? It was very weird, but if anything gets updated, I'll just read that again. But this is just my live reaction to what we were just given for Tokyo Ghoul chapter 119. Overall, very good chapter, but give me your thoughts on the conversations and what you kind of thought about this overall chapter. And if you guys are fans of Tokyo Ghoul, and if you feel like subscribing, just talking about Tokyo Ghoul and just enjoying this content, feel free to do so, guys. I am really enjoying this, and I'm looking forward to the other stuff we're going to be getting today, with Attack on Titan Season 2, Boku no Hero, Academia Season 2, and then Dragon Ball Z English dub on Toonami later tonight. I'm just looking forward to all that stuff, guys, so I hope you enjoyed my live reaction. I gotta go and watch Boku no Hero Academia now and get that review up of the first episode of Season 2, but until then, and until the next week's chapter, which will be 120, we're 120 into Tokyo Ghoul, which is insane. But until that chapter next week, I'll talk with you guys then. Alright, guys, see you later.